Good day. Our topic for today is all about how to configure the SSH in Packet Tracer. So here's our address table. So our address table is an S1. This is the VLAN interface, which is the VLAN 1, together with the IP address 10.10.10.2. This will be your IP address of the switch, and then the subnet mask. So the next one is the PC1. Then this is the IP address of the PC number one together with the subnet mask. Now, our objective here is to secure the password of this switch using SSH, then encrypt communication, then verify SSH implementation. So let's proceed to part one. So here we will secure the passwords using the command prompt on PC number one, this one. Two, we have to telnet to S1, which is the switch number one. The user exec and privilege password is Cisco. And letter B, save the current configuration so that any mistake you might can be reversed by toggling the power for the S1. Now, letter C is show the current configuration and note that the password is in plain text. Enter the command that encrypt plain text password. So this is the command on how you encrypt your password. So we will try this command later. So first, let's telnet to switch number one by pressing PC number one, then go to desktop, then click the command prompt, then let's input sorry, telnet, then the IP address of the switch, which is 10.10.10.2, then enter. Then the password is Cisco. Okay. So the next one is we will verify that the passwords are encrypted. So we will test if the password is in plain text by typing ENA or enabled, and then the password is Cisco. So this is the command show running dash config error. Show running dash config. So as you can see, the password is still in plain text. So we will encrypt this password. So what is the command? So go to global configuration mode, which is config terminal. Then let's input the command, which is the service password dash encryption. Service password dash encryption. So let's try again by typing end, then show running config. So as you can see, the password is encrypted, but this is on telnet. So next is the part 2, encrypt communication. Step 1 is set the IP domain name and generate a secure key. So it is generally not safe to use telnet. Why? It is because data is transmitted in plain text. Therefore, use SSH whenever it is available. So letter A is configure domain name to be netaka.pka. So this is an example. Then letter B, secure key as needed to encrypt the data. Then generate the RSA key using 1024K length. So this is how you do it. So skip to the keyboard, go to global configuration mode. So this is the command on how to configure the domain name, IP, domain name, netaka.pka. Then letter B, secure key are needed to encrypt the data. Generate the RSA key using a 1024K length. So this is the command crypt to key generate RSA. Then choose 1024. There, good. The next one is create an SSH user and reconfigure the VTY lines for SSH only access. So letter A, create the administrator user with a Cisco and the secret password. Letter B is configure the VTY lines to check the local username database for login credential and not only allow SSH to remote access. Remove the existing VTY line password. So this is how you configure. First, let's start with letter A. Username. The example username is the administrator. Then the password, secret password is Cisco. Then you enter. On letter B, configure the VTY lines is input this command line VTY 0 space 15. Then you enter the next login local, enter again, then transport input SSH. Then after that, next one is no password Cisco. There. Then after that, let's test if your SSH configuration is successful. First, we have to save your configuration by typing copy running startup, sorry, config, or just only type WR. So then let's type exec to test our SSH remote access configuration is successful. Okay, SSH negative L, then the username administrator, and the IP address of the switch, which is 10.10.10.2. Enter, then input the password. There, your SSH configuration is successful. So let's test. There. So as you can see, the password is encrypted. And then here, it's encrypted. So that's all. Thank you very much and have a good day.